Wondering if I'm really live. I clicked the button a minute or two early here, second or two, whatever it might be. Looks like it. All right, cool. I set this thing up. So tonight, what I would like to do is anybody who wants to come on the panel, I guess you call it, right? Can hop up, plug their channel, do something, whatever, say hi. Let us know what preps you're working on right now. I was told to hold on for a second when I first start this because I don't think there's like shouldn't be commercials on here, but one of the guys I talked to was like, "Hey, you might have commercials on there," and I don't think I see them right now, so I tried it off my phone too real quick so I could see what was or my phone off this laptop quick, see what was going on. So hopefully I allowed enough time for a commercial that I don't know why it would be on there, but I guess people have been getting commercials in the beginning or something like that. Yeah, so just to hang out, preparedness talk, shout out your channel, hop up here with me, chit chat for a few, say hi, something like that. Whatever you'd like to do. I was on the Prepping Artist channel yesterday, and that was yesterday. Prepping Artist channel. Talked to a couple people on there. Told anybody if they wanted over there, they could hop over here tonight. I usually don't get many people on lives. My channel is pretty much like MASH, like you're shut down, dude. We're not letting anybody see this thing, so it was just a chance. Sometimes I get more views after the fact than when I'm rolling. I don't even know if I get 20 people in here. Usually it's like, yeah. But do the lives here and there. I don't mind doing them. I just don't have a set time. Like I probably should start doing like a Friday thing. But there's a couple creators that I watch that have a Friday thing that's usually like 9 o'clock or something like that. And depending on the day, and excuse the noise, depending on the day, I guess, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Either way. Creative redundancy. What's going on? Speak of creators, you'll have to excuse the noise. I got extras over. The girls got other girls over, and there's a couple like little ones too. Just write me if you are trying to hop up on here, because I have to like click on it to see if anybody wants to hop up on there. But if anybody wants to hop on, say hi. Shout their channel out, like I said. And there goes the dog with all these girls running around upstairs. Now the dog's barking. It's just going to be one of those days for me. I set this up last night, talking to the Prepping Artist and them, and wanted to see if anybody wanted to hop on. And I don't know how a fly got down here. I saw that a little while ago, and I did not get him when I first came down here. I may get him during I was just going to snatch, and he went, yeah. But yeah, hopping on, saying hi, see what was going on. Want to see like what's everybody's checking in. Hey, what's going on? And anybody who wants to hop on, just let me know. I did pin the link up in the description. But you might have to tell me because I'm just horrible at this, and I usually have the Midwest Survivor helping me out with all this and doing all this, but he is currently at work. I wonder if I clicked on that. Did it cut me off? No, it didn't cut me off. Cool. Because I turned this old laptop on. It's so slow. It's behind quite a bit. Got rain. That must be nice. Last year we had so much rain. We had to start stuff growing really late, like a month or something more. Everything was so soaked. It didn't matter what you put in. Yeah, it would pop up and it would just drown. This year, so dry. I've had rain one time in the past few weeks, right in the beginning of spring and everything. It was steady rain on and off, but 79 and sunny. That's about, I think, what we are right now. And tomorrow for training, I go to work in the morning, and then I got training 11, 12 o'clock, somewhere in there. I'll be skipping out to go do some training, and it's supposed to be, I think, 81 and sunny. So that's going to be pretty good. It's not like a couple weeks ago where it was like 95. I don't know why. The weather's been so like up and down. Um, but yeah, if anybody wants to hop up and say something or shout out your own channel or any of that, feel more than free. Just write me down in there, or hit that. Well, I think I have to. I don't know if anybody wants to hop on there because it doesn't pop up for me until after. So if somebody wants to hop on, they can hop on. But other than that, yeah, what is everybody working on for like the main prep right now? Besides, like regular, I'll join. Okay. If you click that link, it should show you on there, participants. So if you click that link on the pinned comment, man, I'm so bad at this stuff. I was in Prepper Artist Chat. Nice. That's what I heard about you. Oh, very nice. Oh, there we go right there. Creative redundancy. So would I click on that? Add to the stream? I hope I'm doing.
What up, everyone?
Oh,
I figured I'd join you. I give you a little bit of company.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hello, everyone. You were asking the question when I was like transitioning, so I didn't actually hear the question.
Oh, I was just seeing what everybody had going for preps. Like, what's your main prep you're working on right now? Are you filling in the gaps? So you got one specific thing you're purchasing or attempting to right now, or?
Well, I filled in a little bit more of the water, at least for now.
You're doing what?
Oh, just some water.
Water. Yeah.
Yeah, just filling it in a little bit better.
That's a hard thing for me. I stack it in a couple places in the house, and then I stack some property. Mostly I have purified water, but if we didn't have any rain, I do have a pond over there. Water is just, it takes so much space. Even if you're buying, we buy the cases of the gallons, and then we buy Walmart stuff like that. But
yeah, I just think you would never have enough. To be honest, you probably wouldn't have enough.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure.
For anything long term, long term. Whatever it is. If you're good for 6 months, you're probably only good for a month. If you're good for a year, you're probably good for just a couple months of water.
That's definitely true. That's what I was just gonna say. 90 days, we're probably going a month.
So, yeah, it would. I'd be lucky to get a month of water.
Yeah, that's a prep, overlooked prep, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my food. Well, even with your freeze dried food, you got to put water to it. You got to wash up at some point. You need to drink. The more you're doing, the more water you're drinking. Yeah, that's
if you're gardening, you got to put water out there.
Oh, I've had to. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to put water out there eventually. Eventually, it won't rain for 2 weeks, and you'll have to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's a big one for me. That right now, just getting a few extra cases of that here and there, and ammo for me right now. Just switched to another caliber, so I'm on to some more expensive ammo. But yeah, it's not bad. I'm always working on comms. Okay, yeah, comms. I got a friend who that's radio prepper. I got a friend who does most of that. So I don't. I'm slacking in that department. He's like, "Here's a radio in case I gotta get a hold of you." Sounds good, but would I leave it on all the time? I don't know what the hell to do with that.
Well, and you need the power too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If anything gets zapped or anything shuts off, I have a way that I charge that, but that would take some time. Man, would that take? Yeah, it's too much. That's
Yeah. I mean, if you were trying to use it all the time, you would probably be using a lot of power.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And hopefully you got something like solar generator, etc., etc.
Right. Right. Yeah. The solar. I've got small panels set up, but nothing too big. But yeah.
Me, yeah. You don't have anything like on a grander scale for solar. Yeah, I'm like that too. I don't have anything that big yet.
Yeah. No. I'm looking to put something out. I don't know if I'm doing a full blown root cellar
Hmm.
this year at the property, or if I'm gonna try to buy like a little tiny house slash shed, something like
Hmm.
that. Could what does it say? Trinka LOL has a channel. I don't know. She if you want to pop up on there after a few or something like that, no problem. You can say hi or whatever. Good evening. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. What's
I
that?
have one in the side chat. No, I'm just looking at the chat right now. I almost forgot I could see the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see y'all. Skywise,
Yep.
Cat, True. Sorry, I'm always bad with names.
Yeah.
We're looking at it. But hi, anyways. Hi, everyone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's a way to do stuff. Though water, I mean, that's massive. That's a massive
Yeah.
pressure. Never enough, especially in the summer. Man,
Well, to be honest, you probably don't. Because look how fast you can go through it.
yeah,
You could go through it so fast. I mean, you can only eat so much food, right? But water, I mean, water,
drink.
you would be using it for a lot of things, not just like how food would be for eating. Water, you use it for cleaning out, washing up, watering the plants. Oh, you might be even using it for power.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, yeah, right, and all this stuff, right?
Yeah. Too much stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So you probably don't have. We probably no one has enough water, probably. Really.
Yeah. I don't know any other better way. There is a stream down the way
I
from my, but
Yeah.
and that pond even
Food.
summertime.
Yeah. I mean, food. MREs, freeze dry cans. Yeah. But water is just like you either have it or you got containers and filters, pretty much.
Yeah.
You either have it or you only have containers of it or filters or purification methods, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the guys
Yeah.
got a Berkey, so I mean, yeah, you could drag 5 gallon buckets up to it or whatever. I don't. Maybe that was a 3 gallon, whatever it is. But yeah, that's
Hmm.
one. You know how quick those filters are going to get messed up if you're even if you're putting a shirt over a bucket to scoop it up to keep some of the big contaminants. Still gonna it's gonna dirty
Yeah.
that out of a pond.
Yeah. I think I think that's one of the things I'm thinking of doing is making an actual pre-filter. Try to extend the life of your actual good filters. I mean, like even if it's you know sand, coarse rock, sand, the charcoal, at least pre-filter. It might help. Might buy you a little bit more time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Any.
mean, you'll have to do the work. You'll have to do the work. That's the only thing, right? You have to wait for it to pre-filter. But if you're doing it in advance, then it's already set up, right? You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So,
Bill.
so you got to use pond water. Yeah, it would be nice to know that it's a little bit clearer than you think.
Go. Yeah, that's a pretty still pond. Doesn't really have much water going into. Uh, yeah, but down the way there's two streams down the way from me, but I could imagine it's quarter of a mile or something. Maybe dragging buckets of water back and forth. Depending on how bad the situation would be, it would be not too fun getting shot at while you're bringing water buckets back and forth. If that's what you know, if it was that bad, you wouldn't even want to go down. Yeah. Get some filters from Pet Supply Store for backup radio prepper. And Bill Alexander said, Michigan in the house. What's going on?
Hmm. Hello,
Yeah.
hello, everyone.
Yeah. So, yeah, that wouldn't be fun. The whole water situation is not going to be fun. I don't think anything's going to be too fun. We had all sorts of military yesterday. I don't know if it's
Mhm.
National Guard or Air Force or what it was, but they were whipping by. It was so loud. I live real close to an airport, and these things were just flying by hard. It was so loud. I put a shorts video. I got the last one. There was like 5 of them, I think, total that went through, and I got like the last one. F-16 or 15, or I don't know which one it is, even though I work on airplane parts, but it was interesting. It was loud.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
That was yesterday's mess. I don't even know where I just got into that from, but yeah, water.
Well, you just flew that in. Here, everyone, just catch this one.
Yeah. Man, that was I'm in the city over here, so I think the closest water I have to me, and it is a stream, is I think like a mile and a half from here. I think I checked; it was about a mile and a half. Yeah, that's as a bird flies too. For the most part, that if you took the roads, you'd be 2 miles or something like that. It would probably take a few minutes to get down there. Couldn't imagine carrying a buckets of water back for that. That would be quite the pain. But yeah, so
it'd probably be a truckload.
Yeah, pretty much. And then a way to store it, like you said. I was even thinking about saving some mason jars so I could fill them up with pure water and tuck them off to the side for, after the fact.
Just tuck them away.
Yeah, you're going to want to store it somehow.
Yeah. Rotate it too. I mean, I actually had this video where I rotated some water. I actually have to rotate it in the fall again. Keep it fresh.
I think I've talked to you several times. I don't know if I click on it from here to check your channel out. I have to go back on. I'm probably subscribed. We've talked a couple times. If not, I will.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Check it out.
We're talking now, right? That's what matters. We're talking now. That's what matters.
Well, we've talked a couple times in a few different streams. Yeah.
Yeah, so all good.
But, I don't remember checking out the channel though. I'm a bad YouTuber, man, and I don't know this technology stuff too well, and it's like whatever. And then I live stream just randomly once in a while. So yesterday I put that up so I could be ahead of time. We'd know that I was coming on because everybody's always like, I never get none. Scott, as observation, hello to all weather supplies, caches plus military flyovers. Great topic so far. Oh, well, thank you, sir. And water. Damn. Yeah, that's probably one of the roughest ones for me. Probably that and ammo. I shoot too much. I'm usually out doing the training almost every weekend, at least 3 weekends out of the month, but usually almost every weekend. And I got a bigger one tomorrow. I'm going to be half dead. And I post some of that stuff over on Rumble, on the Rumble channel, because I don't get hit for it like I do over here. Every time I put something on YouTube, I get spanked. They delete a pile of videos off me every time I do it. This is the 3rd time I've been over 1,000 videos, and I haven't got a strike yet so far, but I'm sure it won't be long. I had a bunch of old shooting videos and different guns and stuff on, but it was like, it just flopped out. Everything was, I think the last time they took almost 200 videos from me, I got to keep maybe like 10 of them, but they got to stay unlisted. So I could share them with somebody, but I can't. YouTube.
Yeah, it's not public. It's not public.
Yeah. No.
You have to share via link.
Yeah, and then I got the one video, the stupidest video you think it never do any good. It's got like 1.3 million views or something like that. It's just a big Korean magazine inside of a Glock 41 or something, and I'm like laughing and like, look at how big and stupid and heavy this is, and for some reason, it was like a 2-minute video, and it just went to the moon. No reason why. And it's still monetized. I probably shouldn't say that on it. Now they're going to yank it. But yeah.
Quick, light your head.
Earmuffs. Yeah, that thing. Now, before the last 2 times, and I think that 2 times ago or whatever, when Google bought it, when they hit everybody for everything, I don't know, a few years ago or whatever, and knocked like 40% the monetization thing for it. I was getting like who knows, $1.50 a month or something. Now I'm getting like 15, and it was like a huge hit because they did it again. They knocked down a chunk or something like that. It was just pretty much for fun to do the YouTube and to meet people and to show people what I'm doing, I guess, for a while there. And then I tried out so many knives. I don't know, the knives too. Just past weekend, went to a gun show and I sold out. I just pushed them all, like everything I have, whenever I can go through it all or reviewed it or something and I don't like it, I just sell it for $5 at a gun show or something. Use it to buy bullets. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, well, tomorrow when we're out there, we got a little bit of talking to do because our state's changing pretty quick. Weren't you in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I thought so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because I usually would have my channel icon that has the Canadian Maple Leaf. This is my special edition icon for the water. Get it? Yeah.
That's good. I can see it on the laptop.
Yeah.
All right, it's going fuzzed out, but yeah, we got some crazy laws coming here. I know you guys went through some stuff up there, yanking all the
yeah.
handguns and everything, and
amongst other things.
Yeah,
amongst other things.
That's crazy.
Amongst other things. If it's not this, it'll be something else. If it's not that, it'll be something else.
Yeah, a little bit,
a
little bit of tyranny going on lately. So it seems like to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to be left alone, go out, do my own thing, and set stuff up. Half of it's camping. We camped out a couple weeks ago. It was pretty cold overnight, and a lot of dew in the morning. It was real wet out there when I woke up. But
like in the 40s?
Oh yeah, 40. 40,
yeah.
41 or something when I woke up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about plus 5 or 6 Celsius for everyone else.
Right, different Celsius.
Yeah.
It was. I wasn't planning for that. I didn't look for the overnight, so I think I grabbed a hoodie or something out of the car for the evening because once the sun went down, and I got a lot of stuff to burn off out there. I bought a property that has a messed up old trailer on it, pretty much knocked apart. I need like a little mini excavator or something over there to plow that stuff off to the side and slowly burn that and take a couple trees down so I can put something in. I've got like a field area towards the middle, and then the one side is all hardwoods. The other side's pretty much all hardwoods, but a pond also. And then this messed up trailer, a messed up shed. The shed's in better shape than the trailer.
Yeah.
Cut a couple trees. I'd like to move out there. It's 35, 40 minutes from where I live now, but it's like that far out of the city.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, I was just remembering that one video you posted back in the winter time. Now I'm remembering that video now.
Oh, which
remember
one?
that video where you were outside when it was really cold out? It's like my face is so cold, guys.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. It reminds me of it now.
Oh man, that was we had that so-called blizzard. We didn't get much. We got a few inches of drift, and I was not too far down the way from my house. I walked out there, and the wind was blowing so hard. It was, I think they said 30 or something below zero with the wind chill, and I was trying out the boots, but I didn't bring enough clothes. My face is that I was freezing. By the time
it reminds me.
That I was out for only, it wasn't even 2 hours by the time I was walking back, and I was like, all right, I'm frozen. My feet were warm for the first time that I could ever remember in nasty weather, but everything else was pretty numb.
Well, at least the boots work.
So
tried out the boots. They were great, eh?
They were I got them out in the garage right now. I forget what they're called now. Thorough goods or something, like 2,400 grams of Thinsulate. I was looking at them. They're like $250. I'm going, I bet you stay warm in that. And it was like right before Christmas or something. They went on sale for $120 or something like that, and the kids all chipped in and bought them for me for Christmas. Like hell yeah! I didn't even have to pay for them, and they got them like half price. It was awesome. It's like the best boots I've ever had that I could think of. I got another pair cheap from a buddy. You know, it was like, here, these don't fit me or whatever, and he bought them too small. It was past time to receipt was no good or whatever. They're Irish setters or something like that. So a lot of times if it's kind of muddy out, spring, summer, fall, I'm usually wearing those. Otherwise, I got these Merrell's half price hikers last summer, I think, and they're still actually good. That's what I've been wearing. So I feel like I got some fancy boots now.
Nice, nice.
What's that?
I think I'm losing connection here. I think I need to slow down. I think I'm losing connection here. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Everybody go check out his channel. And yeah, thanks for yeah.
I'll try to jump back in if I can.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night. That's cool. I don't know how to if I gotta take him off.
See everyone.
All right. Maybe he'll just pop off of there. Yep. Okay, that's how that works. Without the Midwest Survivor, I'm kind of lost on here. Water from Skywise observation. That prep caches also includes underground for water collection and storage, of course, water purification treatment tablets. Oh, I think we moved those already. We had another package. We just bought another package of those tablets. We probably moved them already. Oh, hey, Bamagen. Yeah, creative redundancy. No problem. Y'all filthy deplorables. Sorry I'm late. Been doing yard work. I just came in from doing the watering the plants. I usually walk through every evening and I don't know, weed them or whatever and give them water when there's no rain like there's been lately. If you want to hop on there, anybody, just let me know. The link should be pinned. Oh, and then I guess I can't tell if you want to go on there, so maybe you have to tell me if you click the link and want to go on. Just let me know in the chat, and then it shows where it says guest. I guess I can invite. The Midwest Survivor does all this stuff for me. I'm so bad with the technical stuff. I don't know. I fight, I shoot, I gather stuff. That's about all I'm good for. I don't know. But yeah, anybody wants to hop on, just let me know. We were talking just before he hopped on there, like what's everybody doing right now? What's like their number one prep right now? Or are you just filling in gaps on stuff? His number one prep, which is a tough one, and we were just talking about it for a minute, is water. And that is a tough one. I feel like it doesn't matter, pretty much like he said, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I got one buddy who's doing 55-gallon drums and he's purifying stuff and he's cycling stuff through. But I mean, when you do that, I think he's got 4 per pallet. 4 of them fit on per pallet. And what does he have? 4 pallets in the one room there. I think 1 in each corner. And then he has like cases of water and then gallons of water also. And a lot of them will come with like expiration on them, except for the 55-gallon drums. So the 55-gallon drums he used to do in the Marine Corps. He used to do water purification stuff for them. So he goes through and checks his water all the time. He's got a lot more than I do. I'm focusing on long-term dehydrated foods right now. Need some more rain barrels too. Yeah. Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. Yes. Yeah, rain catchment stuff. I got a little bit of that. And even what I did out at the property is I took 5-gallon buckets, excuse me, and I put a T-shirt over the top of it. So when it rains real good or anything, it'll still go through, but I don't have everything collecting in there. And you pull the T-shirt off and use the water for whatever. I know that's not necessarily potable, but it's for watering plants and stuff like that. Oh, nice. He's back in chat. And the long-term dehydrated foods, that what I've been doing for that is I got an affiliate which is nutrient survival. They sent me a little bit of stuff to test out. I tried it out. I did some shorts videos with that and stuff. Some of their stuff is actually really good. Really kind of pricey though. So once I'm on the text list or whatever for My Patriot Supply, and some of their stuff is pretty good tasting that I didn't mind. And I only get that sometimes because they have like such big packs, like the smallest thing I could possibly get on there. You know, you got to get like $100 worth of stuff to get the free shipping. And practicing making bullets on it lately. Oh, very nice. Deadbolt 1776, like the name. And whenever someone orders any Amazon at my house, whatever it is, I hop on and have them throw on like they've been $9 and $10 lately, like a Mountain House, just a regular. Everything's over there. I'm not even gonna be able to hop over. I'd be like 2 minutes hopping over, grabbing stuff, keep bringing it back. Like I'm doing like this, but the Mountain House, and then I keep some of those in the car. Then we fill them up in 5-gallon buckets. All this dehydrated stuff. I got several videos on that, putting some caches in and stuff. Got some recipes for pemmican. So my mother and I are going to do some pemmican and a way to salt meat. Hammering that. I've been buying a bunch lately. Well, I just started slowing down on that. I do have quite a bit now. The meat tenderizing salt or meat curing salt. The one store right over by me has the bags, but they've gone up from like $2. I think they're like $5. Those last couple I bought have been $5, but each one's a couple pounds or something like that. You can mash that into big chunks of meat, hang them. You know, it's going to be interesting trying that stuff out later. But it will be meat if I needed meat. Because you can still get all your preps for the most part right now. Anything is better than hardtack. Yeah, we made some hardtack. That was a brick. And I'm thinking this was like the best idea to make this stuff and set it off to the side. I see people putting it in mason jars and stuff. And even adding water. I think we did something wrong because even adding water, the thing was ting, ting, ting. It was like, I mean, it was like, jeez. Yeah, then we were buying for the longest time for several years. I had been, every time we went grocery shopping over to Walmart, because we go to like Aldi one time and then Walmart one time, and we got a couple of these other like more local chains over here. I was buying the Augustin Farm buckets. It's like 4 people for 48 hours or something like that. And some of the stuff I didn't know about that when I first started buying it, I was just buying it. And then we went to bring some out for camping. It's good. It just needs a lot. They're full a meal for 4 people. Each thing is like a full meal for 4 people. So if you are, it's not like the Mountain House when I'm going camping, I could just throw a couple Mountain House in, I'm off. Or when you buy the big things from the My Patriot Supply, like we got 72-hour kits. We have been buying them on and off for 10 years or something. Like they've even changed the packages on these last ones that I got. But they still have stuff broken down that you could get a serving size. Like they call them like 2 servings or 3 servings or whatever. And it's really just a meal for one person. But they still are small enough size for like one person. Those Augustin Farm ones is like each thing is a meal for 4 people. So it might be like 8 servings or something like that. I'm good. Thank you.
Need soda or anything?
I got one right there. I didn't open my Coca-Cola yet. You want to stop and say hi?
Oh, shit.
Just don't trip over stuff. Hey, watch your mouth.
Oh,
We're on
shoot.
YouTube.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
Say hi, KK. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, any of that freeze-dried stuff is good. So we got to the point where we were just putting it into buckets, getting the sealed lids for it. Creative redundancy said, hello. Much of my stacked items are being depleted on purpose in hopes of moving to a new location. That's awesome. But not feeling later, KK, thank you.
Later, Dad.
But not feeling prepared or secure now, especially with all the stupidity going on. out there today. Yes. We usually every January or so, somewhere in there, I rotate through. What's nice about that freeze dried stuff is the shelf life is still stinking long. 25 and 30 years and stuff like that. You don't have to rotate so much. You can put it in the over 10-year pile and just set it off to the side. Go through it once in a while. Started caching it myself. I actually did, I don't know what video I put over here on Rumble or whatever, where we dug some of the caches up just to check a few things and some ammunition stuff that we wanted to move around where it might be easier to access if need be. So we pulled a couple buckets out of the one spot. Anyways, taking the food and putting it into a 5-gallon bucket with like a vault lid, which, man, those things have gone up. Right now, I think the cheapest place to even buy a food grade bucket is water in the spring and fall. Yeah. That probably needs to be rotated a little bit more, the water, because it expires because they put bleach in it. Yeah, so there's an expiration date. But by putting all the stuff into the buckets and have everything sealed, the Walmart, I think, is the cheapest literally place I've found, even on Amazon. They've gone through the roof for the food grade 5-gallon buckets. And then the vault lids, we have a Menards here. It's like I don't know what you call it, like a Home Depot, a cheap Home Depot. And they have the vault lids between $5 and $7. So now you're taking the food, it's just, it's costing money to put it off to the side. But we also have Firehouse Subs around here, and Firehouse Subs, you can get their food grade buckets that had pickles in them. So you got to leave them out for a while, wash them, whatever, and use them next year or something like that. That's about how I do it. And they're $3 a bucket, and they come with a lid, and they usually come with the seal part. So you can you can seal it. It's torn still, but it's sealed. And then I always take the buckets, usually turn them sideways or so, and put I got real thick trash bags and tie them up so it's kind of sideways. Or you could stand the bucket up, but you could tie the trash bag to the side or something. So if, rain eventually comes down inside the ground and everything was good. Everything, some people say, oh man, that stuff smells earthy. And I think that was last spring that we put some of those in that we took out. So it's been a year. No problems whatsoever. Just remember where you're putting stuff if you are caching things, because people forget, and that's a pain. I know people who are like, man, I bought more gold, I bought more silver, and I'm like, man, where are you keeping all this stuff? You got nothing to eat, but you're buying gold and silver. Yeah, well, economic collapse and everything. And I'm like, when was the last time you even went shooting? Well, it was. But then they got that, they're hiding stuff like I hit some over here, I hit some over there, so if this gets hit, I still got that. That's the point of the caches and everything. Yeah, you're going to want to do something like that. Good idea to have stuff in all different spots. Just make sure where you put it, because they ended up not being able to find some of it. So it's kind of it's kind of like, okay, I mean, if you got a couple pieces of gold, like how long did that, if you lost 2 ounces of gold, that's like $4,000 or something. I mean, you really got to know where you're hiding your stuff. What's going on, Jessica Messer? Everything is well here. Diversify, yes. Creative redundancy. That is, I had it set up so whenever I feel lacking in one spot, I'll just focus on that and hit it and get it up to the level of what I feel like everything else is at. And okay, as long as they disable GPS, yeah, you could do that. What was I gonna say about that? Diversify. I had it set so I was getting, say 100%. We'll say $100 every pay period. Not the exact amount, but as an example. And I was doing like 25% ammo, 25% food. But food and water a lot of times would go together, or every time I go out to get a case of water, I'll grab 2 cases and try to hide one from the family because they're just water drinking fools. and especially in the summer, and then getting a piece of, and it depended too. I had it. It depended on, I did a little bit of commodities, nothing too crazy. And then once in a while, I take the whole thing and buy like a 10th ounce of gold. But, when hard times came a couple different times, I had some issues, a few emergencies came up, but I knew where it was. I turned in gold. I don't even own a little fraction of a piece right now. I know you can buy grams and stuff. Since the price popped up, I've been kind of waiting for it. More zero water filters. That's awesome. Everything is getting so much more expensive. Yeah. Factors and consumables like fuel, food, and water. Yeah. Fuel, I stay pretty good on. I got a few extra 5-gallon um, containers at the house, at the land. Um, yeah, Bamagen, everything is gone up. Those filters I was just talking about that were extremely expensive. I can't even think of the name of it now. Oh man. Um, yeah, they went up like double or something like that. I can't even believe it. Some of the stuff is gonna, even those August and Farm buckets when I first started buying them were like $14.97 or something like that. And you can go through and look over the course of like a couple of years, and then it was like $17.97, 19.99, and it just 21, 23, and then it's like 26 now or 25 and a half. I mean, it's crazy. Just got fuel ads today. Very nice. Fuel is definitely going to be something. I don't know. I'm probably just going to drive. I probably never know if like some crazy SHTF event ends up happening and I leave hopefully a week earlier and get to my spot. I'll probably never know if everything came back on. I'll probably just sit out there for the rest of my life. I don't know. Hopefully, unless they yank my property for taxes or something. I got some 55-gallon rain barrels back in 2021 for $60. Yeah, those have gone up a lot. Look at that. That's almost triple, man. That's pricey. Yeah, 2021. I don't remember when we got all those blue barrels. They were that was, these are the water catchment, rain barrels. Yeah. 55-gallon ones. Man, I don't remember when we bought them, but we found somebody on I don't go on Facebook, but he went on he calls it something, Facebook, something, whatever. You can buy and sell stuff on there. I forget the name of that now. He told me again. But we found someone who was selling the containers. So we ended up getting a couple of them. They had 550-gallon ones, like the square ones or whatever with the cages. Then they had some smaller ones. I think they were like 350 gallons or something like that. And we got them. This guy was trying to get rid of them. They were like, I don't even remember the price. And then if you got so many, they give you one or whatever. And then Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, I think is the name of it. I would like to get some IBC totes. Yeah, that's cool. Shipping is outrageous. Yeah, haven't found any local. Got a few more. So yeah, locally we've got like a Home Depot had some rain catchment stuff. I want to say that Menards place had some too. I can't remember which one was what, but that Marketplace one that he went to, that thing had them on. Oh, and then he's found some on, I think it was like Craigslist or something like that, where someone was giving them away for free and they were brand new. They were like, if you could pick them up, you could have them. So, of course, call your buddy with a truck. I want 330 gallon. Yeah. That's a nice setup. The round one, there's round ones, and then there was, maybe that was 325 or whatever it was. There was some round ones, and they had that local at a Home Depot over here, and then the 350, I think, was one of the square ones with the metal frame around it. I know, as crazy as it sounds, spray painting these things all camouflaged up and putting them back in the woods is like cuckoo, but there's stuff sitting out places, and you can get some of those have the nozzle thing right on it already. You just turn it and it comes out. It's sweet. And one of the ways to capture the rain, if you're still using them for catching rain, was like a board that was like sanded down a little bit. It was such a small pitch, and it had a hole in it, and it just caught all the rain because it was so much bigger than the container. So when it dripped, it just like all dripped down into it. It was pretty cool. But I don't do too much with the wood stuff myself. One of my buddies on here, the Homestead Survivalist, he does a lot. He's setting up a butcher spot now. He's like homesteading now. He's on 25 acres, butted up to another dude that he knows in the back who's got like 50 acres. And he's butted up in a couple different spots, but that one guy to the back, that really adds some space for them two to mess around in. And it's pretty cool. The homestead thing, he did have something big hop over his fence and snatch a pig, though. Grabbed up the pig. It was like a medium-sized pig, 100-some pound, whatever. It wasn't the mama pig or nothing like that. It was one of the smaller ones that's growing, but yeah, something snatched that pig up just the other day and hauled it off. I don't see him in here right now, but he's on here and there. That was the guy I did a lot of the hand-to-hand stuff with on here when I was doing more self-defense stuff on here. I did one video. I don't even know if I posted over here, if I posted on Rumble. I can't keep track anymore, and I'm just like throwing videos out everywhere. Whoever does, yeah, I gathered water off tarps. Yup. Had to wash all my socks. Nice. Yeah, we did. And when there's a lot of doing stuff like that, you can make one of those. You take 2 sticks and you got them, up a little bit higher, and you take a stick in the front that's a little bit lower. You could even take like a trash bag or whatever and set it down, and then put a pot underneath it. It will catch all the dew when it all builds up in the morning and goes down into the pot. That's pretty cool. We've done that before. Had extremely good luck with that when there was like some good dew in the morning. But we've also had times where like nothing collected on it because it was just no moisture in the air or something. Summertime, you leave it up for the weekend. You go out on Friday and you leave on Sunday or whatever. And if it's a good weekend or not, I just dropped my HK clips. Making these slings all the time now. And started doing some more paracord stuff. And I just tried rainwater. Smells nice. Oh, yeah. Yep. Just tried making like a lanyard, however you say it. Put that up on a shorts video or whatever. But been doing the slings, and I got to put this on something later. I got a new piece. These are my slings that I make. They're adjustable, tactical slings, whatever. So been doing a lot of that lately in between to fill time. Working about 12 hours a day right now, so it's not too crazy, but it's not too there's not too much freedom. And then I ended up going to this one I got from like braiding. Yep. Paracord. But bam, I'm sitting there in the slings, and then I got on that one I put on the shorts video, I put an HK clip on it. So I did like a backup. You could be walking around with it. You could have your this thing would go straight on me. I put 2 of these together, but either way, you could have your keys on there, sure, no problem, or you could just walk around with it however you'd like, or you could keep it in your bag or something like that. But my idea was for one of my friends who likes to carry an AR pistol, and by using an HK clip, hopefully he has something that he could clip onto it. So now he has a 1-point sling. It's not adjustable. It's not. It won't work like this one will, where you can, make it longer like that. But it's a solid piece. So in a pinch, in an emergency, he would have something that he could clip to his rifle and go if he had to. So it was just an experiment. I don't know. It turned out okay, I guess. Cobra weave or something, yeah. And I think it wasn't Celtic, was it? I can't remember which one I did on that one. It was a flat one, and they used I can't even think of the name of the one. I just looked it up on YouTube, like how to make one, and it was just one of those. I just ended up trying it. There's some that take less paracord that were pretty cool looking also, which you could put an HK clip in. And I don't know if that was adjustable. I should look at that one again. The one guy I like to watch was that Because I used to make the monkey fist. I learned how to make the monkey fist on there, and I thought that was pretty cool. The paracordist, I think, was one of the guys. And that was pretty cool stuff. But I just got these. That was another Amazon thing. Bayite, which Bayite has been decent ferro rods. I got some of the 5-inch ones for me, the kids, and everything. But I got these. They came like that. Everybody's going to be like, what the hell? So if you take it out, and this end is not burnt, maybe this end's burnt. So it's a ferro rod, but it's got 2 holes already. I tend to like quick deploy braids with stuff. Yeah. So this one, I don't know if I'll be able to get it through there because I don't even have a lighter down here. Maybe I do. No, I do not. I don't think so. This one here, this little Bayite, just got these too. Since I've been trying to do some paracord stuff not too long ago. So they're already drilled out. So you can put them through like so. I would recommend burning the end of this thing a little bit more. But either way, so you have like a, you could attach that to whatever you needed. And now you have a ferro rod on you at any given time, depending on what it is. I got a knife somewhere over there. I probably set my house on fire, but now all you got to do is, it's all set like that. So you could either just tie that off to something, or I was thinking about doing some crazy, like survival. So this is the brand that we kind of started, ST Slings. So it's like a slim, lightweight, doesn't bang around a lot. There won't be no noise unless you have to show them off and put double tri-glides for some reason. Anyways, I paracord it to the rifle so it doesn't make any noise, but I was thinking about doing something like even in a spot like this where you've got that extra space. I don't know what, make like a survival sling. For what? I don't know. Maybe this is like overboard, but I don't know. Put that in there, get it stitched in there, or tie it to something. I don't know. I was just thinking. Or I'm just going to braid some stuff and I know a lot of people will do those like survival bracelets or whatever, and then you could have a striker somewhere in there, but it's already been done, so I want to try to do something different just for myself, pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought those things were pretty cool. It's like $10 for like 6 of them, though. It doesn't seem that cheap, I guess, but whatever. It was on Amazon. It was pretty cool. I thought it was cool anyways. I don't know. Yeah, so I've been doing paracord stuff on the free time in between because I got everything organized. We moved so much stuff out of my house, and my house is definitely not the spot to be at. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why I just, like, I like fire. That sounds messed up. Like, I like fire. Yeah. Especially in the wintertime when I was out off the grid on the land burning stuff down, and I had to do it because it was like so stinking cold anyways. But yeah, that's just a cool little idea for a ferro rod. The worst problem I see with this is I don't know how much anybody's used ferro rods. That's not a very big section. I mean, case of emergency and a pinch, you could put this onto a pack or something too. I just don't know how I'm going to braid it or whatever yet. It would still work, but with the ferro rods, if you don't take care of them properly, like usually you'll throw them in like a Ziploc bag or something with a little bit of like Vaseline or something like that, petroleum jelly of some sort. Less surface area. Yep, there's a lot less surface area, and there's not much life to that after you get past that. Where the holes are, I mean, you're gonna strike that off until it wears down. I don't know how many. Maybe get a couple hundreds. Maybe, I guess, depending on how it was. And sometimes it take you, depending on your tinder, it might take you however many strikes for it. But then you can flip it over or something. But I mean, they can rust on you and stuff like that too. So if you're carrying it on a pack or whatever, I mean, you could probably just put the Vaseline over it and take it like that. But I got some of my older ones that are starting to get a little more worn. you see any little surface rust or anything like that, you could put the petroleum jelly on there and like throw it in a Ziploc and then throw it in your pack or something like that as an emergency or contingency items. Yeah, yeah, and that's lightweight. I mean, it's like an inch long. It's real lightweight. It's I don't know. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty much out of buying gadgets now. I went through and tried different stuff, and I moved most of that stuff out of here. Um, some of it was good. Some of the like everybody needs a hand crank radio. Okay, dinner is ready. Got to run. Have a great evening and happy Father's Day. Thank you, Bama Jin. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi, and the happy Father's Day. Yeah, thanks. Um, Not primary or alternative, aka pace. Yeah, yep. That's a little bit more like what it would be. Uh, just in case thing. Traveling light. You want to put it in a hiking pack or attached to one of the hiking packs where you're like lightweight or something like that. But just in case, and you don't want to carry a 5-inch rod or I carry a lot of those. And I move so much stuff out of here. I carry one of those Swiss safes in some of the packs. What's that? No. The Swiss safes are a little bit smaller than the Bayite ones. They're not as fat. Don't take up as much space. Like I got a spot on one of the knives where it's got like a little front pocket. You can just push that in there. So now you got a knife and a ferro rod. I could take something like that. But this would be like optimal when ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain because you're doing a 10-mile hike or something like that. That's a 10-mile hike, 10-hour hike, like I think a 30-mile or something like that. It would be nice to have a lot less weight. And that was another reason why I was like, huh. And I thought that was kind of crazy too. It comes with a tin. You could even hook that tin. This foam is like really hard foam too. So I don't know if it's so fancy. I don't even know if I should take one out of here and hook it up or anything like that. Bigger rise, lighter for primary. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's just cool stuff. I love the fire part of everything. I got a couple fire kits, mostly like rods and tinder or cotton with Vaseline on it. Got some fat wood. Got the lighters. I got Ranger bands around the lighters. I think one of them I put duct tape on, but I seem to like having a Ranger band on there even better, because it doesn't move in anything either. So when you put it all in stuff, it just like stays locked because that Ranger band won't let it move. It won't rub past it. So a lot of times I like that better. But yeah, setting up little fire kits and then having one in each pack. Yeah, those Swiss safe ones, they come two at a time. You can get two at a time. I think they're like $15 or something like that now. But it has a little striker on there too, and a little saw piece on the edge, and it has a whistle, and it has a little cheap compass, whatever. But so I tried to make it like a 5-in-1, whereas the Bayite one's like a bigger, fatter. It's just a ferro rod. I add spats on tools to strike with. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. That's awesome. That's a good idea. Grind off wrenches or something like that where you got a flat so you can just scrape on the edge. Yeah, that makes real good sense, actually. I got so many blades. I actually gotta like show how I'm like recarrying stuff now. I'll have to take it off me one day to show how I'm carrying my TDI now. I got a company close to me that does the holsters and stuff like that, the Kydex, and got some pretty cool stuff. I got some mag holders from them in the past. Now I got like that was for pistol. Now I got like AR mags too. Now I'm gonna need one for an AR-10 too. I don't even know if they do that, but either way, it's been about an hour-ish or something like that. I can't really completely tell. I know it's about 8:30 my time. Yeah, I don't know. This has been pretty cool. And thanks, Creative Redundancy, for showing up on here and stopping up and saying hi. I don't know. I I do have to work in the AM, so I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I figure an hour or something, whatever, depending on like how many people showed up and wanted to pop on there or not. But yeah, just trying to see some ideas, and that was great about the water. And the water has been. No, I'm gonna pressure these guys tomorrow. Like, we need more water, dude. Yeah, me too, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll do this here and there. I just learned how to do this today by myself on the StreamYard with the and this stinky chair. Put something on there, hardwood, man. Uh, learned this part myself on how to get people up on there. So I mean, I can do this again. I don't usually get too many views on the live stream stuff, but it's like it's still fun. We still got to go back and forth a little bit, and I got to hear like what you're doing and what you're preparing for, that kind of stuff. And that's why I watch everybody. I watch as many people as I possibly can to try to see how they're doing it, see what they're doing. I really need to get out of the city. I mean, one step at a time. I got the land now. I just got to fully develop it. Got some little gardens set up out there. I got some like gorilla growing off to the side where I got like one plant in the middle of nowhere and then, another plant over there. Teresa Buchanan, hello. And Bama Jin had to go get dinner. Their dinner's ready. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? I can't read it up there on this thing. I got to look down on this to read it. What a mess. But yeah, so slow going with that stuff. I'd love it to be a little bit quicker than it is. But, just clearing off land is like time, money, getting the machinery. We've been doing a bunch by hand since last year, and the difference of just having an excavator come through and whip everything through. So every time I plan for it and we get something set up so I could get one for the weekend, it's like pouring rain outside. So maybe I should set one up because actually we could use some rain. And that way I know it will rain and I won't be able to do it because that thing will sink. It's a fun time though, getting out, doing stuff. We're digging holes, we're cutting brush back, still wrecking on that trailer. That's, if I had something bigger to push it off to the side with, it would go so much quicker. But it is what it is. I was even thinking about getting one of them little Amish sheds or tiny houses or whatever you want to call it. I got one spot maybe where they could back it in there somewhere, but I still got to take some trees out. I think that way I can have a clear opening in and out, pretty much about where that trailer was. So it would be like, I don't know, in a better spot. You're not right in the woods exactly where it's going to have just branches falling. I got some huge old walnut trees. Get some live going on that land like wild games. Such. I think the last live stream I did on here was the one. No, I did one after that. A couple weeks ago, the night that we camped out, I think I did a live stream live from the land or whatever like that. I did that. Didn't use the StreamYard. I just used a straight up YouTube live. The only reason why I was using the StreamYard this time was like, see if anybody wanted to hop on, plug their channel or anything like that. And I don't know, hang out, talk a little bit. Because usually when I'm doing live, maybe there'll be a topic to start off with, but it usually goes like this and just goes crazy. And it's chaotic. And then after that, a couple more people will watch it. And then the video is just pretty much shot. Just like, okay, here's your live, it's gone. And some stuff you do, it's like, you talk about a current situation, that video's gone. You need like that evergreen content if you want someone to life. If you ever want someone to continue to watch anything like that. But yeah, the live streams for me, for a little while there, I was doing them once a week, but right off of YouTube. And that started gaining a little bit of steam and then just fell off. Like, nobody came on, and somewhere around there they started making the gun stuff a little bit screwy, so I ended up getting bagged on that. But either way, yeah, all those lives are gone too. I think the Hump Day live Hump Day gun talk, or whatever it was I called it, and it was taken down. I think most of it was taken down. It was like every Wednesday for 2 hours or something. At that time, I had like a little bit more free time. But with everything being so busy and everything being so expensive, it's kind of hard to make extra time to go keep doing too much stuff like that. Question: what city did that jet fly over in your previous shorts video skywise observation? That was Kalamazoo, Michigan. Um, yeah, and that wasn't the only one. There was one that whipped over. I was like, man, I know they have uh, straight flights out of there now to places, becoming like a bigger airport, I guess. And I heard one, and it was so loud. What the hell? And then I heard 1, 2, 3. I was like, whoa. Went out, looked around, and then caught that one that came whipping around. I got that one on video. The fifth one. It was like, it was loud. And that was yesterday. And I heard a lot of people yesterday, even like Angry Prepper I listened to one of his. Yeah, I thought so. Yes, yes. And there's a military base, I think, Battle Creek ish, something like that. Who knows? They were going back and forth or whatever, but it was fast and it was freaking loud, dude. It was so loud. I mean, all the neighbors came out. It was loud. it was loud. Uh, yes, I don't know even where I was going with that, but I think I'm gonna hop off of here before I start rambling and falling asleep and stuff like that, because my bedtime most of the time during the week is about 9 o'clock, and I'm getting there. Waking up 2:45, starting to get a little bit of pain. I'll be slowing down after I get more fiat currency to pay for the rest of the stuff I feel like I need right now. All right. Yeah, you too. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hopping on there with us. Creative Redundancy. I don't know when I'm going to do another live. Maybe I'll try it next Friday. We'll talk during the week, everybody. Have a good night, you too. And keep making forward progress. Yeah, that's all you can do. Steady forward. Now I need more water. Drive me nuts with that. That was good. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you again soon. And I don't even know if I know how to end this. That says end, maybe. We'll see. Ta-da, maybe.